is Chris Hopkins. I'm here with my esteemed partner, Josh Bailey, and we're here to take a look at all things sports this week, mostly NFL and college football. It's a big time, real important parts of the season coming up. The feces is hitting the fan, as they say. The college football bracket, CFP college football playoff bracket was just released. The Ohio State Buckeyes finished number 2 in the rankings, which I'm not mad at.
No.
Really looking at the Indiana game, it was a really good team we played. I feel like, as sometimes happens with Ryan Day, and I'll take Ryan Day 8 days a week because, you know, sometimes he loses one big game, but he wins most of them. Mm-hmm. I feel like Indiana wasn't necessarily the better team. They just had less mistakes. We didn't convert on 4th and 1 a couple times, missed field goals. I just feel like coaches outthought themselves in the red zone. Mm-hmm. You took Jeremiah Smith and Carnell Tate off the field inside the 20, put 18 tight ends in, and then start running like tight end reverses and all types of dumb stuff when it's like, you got those two dudes, throw it up high and let them jump. That's why. That's literally. We can say it now. That's what you pay them for.
Yeah.
That's what we pay them for. And then the thing that really surprised me was the bigger running back, Donaldson. They really talked about getting him from West Virginia. He's been good in the red, like most of the year. Mm-hmm. They get inside the 5, and he's got a bunch of touchdowns.
Yeah.
So why not use him in the games that matter? At least give him a shot.
Yeah, it almost seems like they were trying to use him as like a decoy, which is stupid. He's not the decoy.
Well, I really think that this week, they knew that they were having real issues with the right guard. 77 was looking like a turnstile. Yeah. And they moved him in, put another dude, Van Sickle, in. And when they put Van Sickle in, the offense seemed to stabilize. And I think that they might have tried the 4th and 1 sneak with Sayin because they were worried about the going back and having a loss of yards. Mm-hmm. When you take the snap and you have to hand it to a running back, 6 yards deep into in the backfield, he's got to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that right guard was just getting. They were having trouble on the O-line all day, especially at that right guard position.
I mean, you can always tighten up the position of the running back there, put him maybe like 2 yards back instead of the 3-4.
Even then though, if that D tackle's getting instant penetration, he's already in the backfield. That were a lot of the plays where Sayin was getting chased, where it was coming from that right side. Yeah. So, but then even that. Maybe put him in the shotgun and throw for it. If you don't have confidence in your O-line, there has to be better ways to scheme it up. And then, too, putting all the tight ends in and not using them. I feel like the tight ends are really good, especially Claire. They could really get more usage out of the tight ends. But jumping to the real topic I wanted to talk about, looking at the college football playoff, it really looks like Ohio State has gotten a favorable seat. I think Indiana's got, as the number 1 seed, I think they've got a tougher draw because they'll be facing the winner of Alabama and Oklahoma.
Yes, sir.
And those are two teams go up and down from year to year, but you know the talent level at Alabama and Oklahoma are always going to be top notch just from the traditions of the school and the amount of NFL players they produce. And I don't think that's going to be an easy win for Indiana. Georgia winds up with basically is going to be 2 byes. They got the first round bye. And then they play the winner of Ole Miss versus Tulane. Mm-hmm. But Lane Kiffin just left Ole Miss. Ole Miss kind of has a coach, but they're in complete disarray.
I could see Tulane pulling that upset.
And then Georgia at Tulane. Tulane, Georgia, I can see Tulane would just be happy to be there. Tulane made it to the second round. I can't see Tulane. They're going to talk a good one, but they're not going to be like, yeah, we're going to gear up and beat Georgia. No, the hell they ain't. They're going to be trying to get pictures with Georgia players and exchanging jerseys because they know they're going to be watching these guys on Sunday in a few months.
No lie, though. I do got some New Orleans love, so go Tulane. Nah, I just don't see it happening. I'm sorry.
Go G-E-A-U-X, go.
Go.
Texas Tech has the other bye. I got a feeling that Oregon's going to get by Texas Tech and set up that rematch with Indiana, and that's going to be an interesting one.
So we're going to essentially see the powerhouse of what the Big Ten has to offer.
Yeah. Don't cry down there below the Mason-Dixon line. I know y'all crying down there. Notre Dame, y'all really need to quit crying because all you need to do is join the conference. mad
Yep.
you can't get in because you wasn't in the conference, and then y'all lost to everybody y'all played who was really worth a poop. So
I mean, the head-to-head went to Miami, so I'm sorry.
it's better than the Cheez-It Bowl, where them
Yeah.
the Cheez-It Bowl for real.
Quick
That's
cheese.
almost as bad as the Snoop Dogg Gin and Juice Bowl. That just sound like just the Cheez-It Bowl and the Gin and Juice Bowl.
I think I used to drink that in college.
Gin and juice
Yeah, it's
bowl?
where like you just throw everything in.
That's Harry Buffalo.
Oh, my
151
bad.
in fruit.
My bad.
Looking to another sad situation. The NFL season is basically coming down the home stretch, and both Ohio teams will be sitting at home.
Yeah.
You Bengals fans who keep trying to whip up scenarios for the Bengals to make the playoff, stop it. Get help, as Michael Jordan once said. Stop it. We don't need to go to the playoffs. We need to figure out. Both teams really need to figure out where to go from here, because there's positives and negatives, and I think that both of them are trying to figure out what parts and pieces to keep and what ones to throw away. For the longest, the Browns were just missing QB1, and now they have maybe QB 1.51. They have something worth looking at with Shador.
But they're wrapped up in that contract of Watson. Like, that's gonna be a crutch for them for years.
Which leads me to our first segment. It's going to be a recurring thing called Keep the Receipt. When you do something dumb and you need to try to reverse it, whatever you did, you want to undo that stuff, you need to keep the receipt. I know the Haslam's wish they kept the receipt for Deshaun Watson's filthy butt and shipped him back to Houston or the nearest massage parlor. Actually, you know what's bad about Deshaun Watson? He didn't go to them massage parlors. There's whole massage parlors that actually do what he was looking for. He went to regular sports medicine massage parlors, massage spots, where it's not even a parlor. It is a sports therapy massage, and took the towel off like a whole nasty person. So,
That sounds like a whole nother episode of an educational video.
he need to go get BetterHelp. Actually, BetterHelp, y'all can send us some money. They ain't paying us, but y'all can't.
Not a sponsor.
This is where we would insert sponsor here. So if you need some advertising and you're watching this, obviously if you're watching this, you've seen it.
Yeah.
So if you want to put your space here and send us a little change, and then we'll talk about you. And speaking of talking, that's all the talking we got for today. Thanks for coming out to this sports show thingy. I think we just call it this. We'll change the name every week.
Just
Future Untitled Sports Show. So thanks. My name's Chris Hopkins. This is Josh Bailey. See y'all later.
peace.